www.88beats.com. Beats, graphics, studio design. We do it all, baby.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Bones, man. I'm up here in my studio right now. I'm gonna do a quick little review for you guys today with the Marshall MXL-4000. Now, some cool things about this microphone, some bad things about this microphone. I'm gonna try to go into detail here for you guys. And I got this thing wired through I got a Mogami cable. I got sonar running. I believe I got Sonar X3 producer or one of those things. But any DAW pretty much it's gonna sound the same. I'm running to a standard audio M-Track interface, so that way you guys know I don't have any preamps, I don't have any pre-compression, I'm not doing any equalizing, I'm not doing any EQ on there. No reverb, no delay. This is just my raw vocals, and I'm gonna try to face the microphone when I talk a lot of it, so that way you guys can get the clarity there, because I'm pretty sure when I turn my head it gets weird. Couple key features I want to go over on this thing. Okay, of course this is these microphones, nowadays they all come with dB switches. It's got a -20 dB pad on there. On the back it's got a, oh my bad, you know what, there's a bass roll off and there's a -10. So there's a -10 dB switch. You flick that on, I'll show you what it does. You might hear a pop as well. Alright, so this is the microphone without the dB switch on. If I check, I don't know if the frequencies are gonna go crazy or not, but I'll put it back to how I had it. Give it a second to process. Also, I'm running this thing, I got 48-volt phantom power on my little M-Track thing. Some other cool features about this, obviously you got the dials in the front, you got a figure 8 configuration, you got an I forget what they call, it can record all the way around. I don't know specific terms, whatever, but all in all, man, this microphone, I'll go over the microphones that I've used previously and the ones that I'm familiar with. Okay, Audio-Technica 40, I believe all the 40 series, or they got 4040s, 4020s, 4060s, I don't know, they got so many different ones. I've used the ones from $200 all the way to $800. Let's see, Rode NT1As, those are very popular microphones. Those things are fantastic. I mean, for the price point under $200, the Rode NT1A is going to be probably the best microphone out there. What's the other one? AKG Perception 420. Now that microphone is pretty popular. You see it in a lot of people's videos in their home studios and whatnot, and they're decent microphones. You know, there's nothing really too good or too bad about them. You know, they're, for starter mics, they're definitely good. Reason I got this mic, okay, I'm putting together, if you guys haven't watched my videos, I'm putting together a whole bunch of videos building a home studio, and I'm building it on a budget, okay? So now my budget was $1,000, and that's just the gear alone, okay? I wanted to get the gear, the cables, the software. I wanted to show you guys that you can build a studio for under $1,000, and it will still have that radio quality. You just need to know what you're doing behind the computer. You need to understand how things work. You need to have the basic understanding of things, and you need to get reliable audio recording equipment. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of videos I'm doing with everything that I've purchased. I am in a vocal booth. This vocal booth features Viacoustic panels. Now I have a company, I build these things, and if you haven't checked that out, definitely check out the link in the description. Anyways, these are Viacoustic panels. They're similar to the Arlex foam panels. They just work a little better. They don't make it so boxy in here. I mean, if you have a vocal booth in your closet or whatever that you're using, you can probably hear the difference in mine and yours. For me, I can hear it night and day. I can hear a night and day difference between if you stuff this stuff in a corner or in a closet against this. This is, I mean, that's why I have this in my room. Perfect features for this thing. Now, if you don't have a vocal booth, yeah, it's not gonna sound the same as mine, obviously, but there's things you can do. Now, they have flexi panels that go around the back here. You're gonna put one of those behind it. Do whatever you can do to to boost your quality. You know, just simple tips like that. This microphone in particular doesn't come with a pop filter. It comes with a not a mesh one like this, but it comes with the ones that you just stick over the top of the microphone. I don't really use that. I like the metal mesh pop filters here. They seem to not cut out the low ends so much, but just the highs. It just kind of de-esses my vocals a little bit better. Some other cool things about this mic. Let's see. You know, in all honesty, man, I'm trying to think of a lot of things good to say about this microphone, because it is a decent microphone, okay? But it's a decent microphone, okay? So this thing was $399, right? I got it when it was just going on sale. It was at like $250, or I think it was $300 with tax when I bought it. Now it's gone down to $199. I say $250 is a perfect price for this microphone. Compared to the other microphones that are in the $200 to $300 range, this one beats all of them, okay? It only beats them in certain areas, okay? This thing for hip-hop, let's say you're a hip-hop recording artist, all right? You do hip-hop, you're rapping. This thing's perfect. Get one of these things. If that's your budget and you don't know what mic to grab, take it from me. Listen to my samples. Listen to my vocals. Yeah, man, listen to these vocals right now. Because when you're rapping, this is how you're going to sound. You're going to be talking. So this microphone for hip-hop applications is fantastic. Now, the reason I say that is because the low ends, if you hear my low ends in it, it's got a rich tone to the low ends. And when you're EQing a hip-hop mix, you need that low ends so that way you have that freedom to mix your vocals in a beat, okay? Great thing, that's my favorite thing about it. It's got a lot of rich low ends. The high ends now, when I mentioned de-esser earlier, when I say S, B's, C's, D's, there's a hiss, okay? And you get it with any mic under $600, $700, you're going to have that natural S sounding in there. Now, this one sounds like it's boosted a lot more than the other one. So if I compare it to the AKG 420 and the Rode NT1A, Rode NT1A would take the lead off this in the 420 from AKG. Reason being is because when you're comparing them in different fields, so say like all-around microphone, I'd go with this because my application is for hip-hop. If I'm a singer, if I'm doing any type of R&B or anything like that, singing, this microphone, it's a pain, on all honesty, man. It's so hard to get the mixes to have the warmth unless you're talking, and for me it's easy. I have my wife come in here and she's a singer. She sings on this thing, and I need a really good preamp. If I had a great preamp to boost the low ends and give it the natural warmth and nice thickness to it, then it would sound cool. But dude, just alone how it is now, I'll be honest, with singing, I wouldn't get this mic. With singing, if you want a good mic, save up like $200 more, you know, and get a Neumann TLM 103, or I believe it's the 103 or 102. One of those is $699. You can go on eBay and you can get that for $500, $450. So just save up a little bit more money and just get that, because if you're a singer or you do anything like acoustics or any instruments like that, you're going to want to spend a little bit more money, okay? Especially if you don't know what you're doing with engineering, with EQing and stuff like that. If you don't know what you're doing there and you don't feel comfortable, man, just save up a little bit more money. For me, I'm showing everybody, I built a studio, I think I spent $800 on recording gear, including the microphone, including the Mogami cable. If you don't know what Mogami cables are, you're missing out. There's no better cable. You dump your monster cables and get a Mogami cable. They are expensive. I got a 20-footer. I think I got a 25 or 30-footer. I paid a lot of money for it, over $100. So they're expensive microphones, but since my budget was $1,000, I was short of $1,000, so I bought a nice cable. And so, yeah, buy yourself a nice cable, because that's going to make your microphone perform at its best. So if you get a cheap $20 cable, or if you solder one together yourself, you're just shorting yourself of the quality that you should be getting out of this microphone, because this microphone is a decent microphone. So don't short the quality down. You know what I mean? Give it the best it can possibly put out. If you have a preamp, say if you have some money for a preamp, get yourself a preamp, plug this thing through the preamp, and dude, I'm pretty sure it'll sound as good as you need it to get. So my next edition with this microphone in this application of the studio, I'm going to get a preamp. Now, there's so many out there. I'm going to do some research, take your guys' opinion on it, see what everybody tells me to get, and I'm going to buy it. I'll do a review on it, and then you guys can judge for yourselves if you guys want to get it or not. But overall, I know I'm supposed to review this thing, and I ramble a lot, whatever, but I'm just trying to give you guys as much info as I can about this thing. All in all, if I was building a home studio and I had to buy this stuff over again, would I buy this microphone over again? Would I buy all the equipment again? Compared to the other microphones, you know what? I probably would. Now, reason being is because I'm in here every day. What I have works for my voice, and I have a preset I use in my EQ that I've been messing with this particular mic on these same settings. I went and I just recorded for like 5 minutes straight, sat there and EQ'd just the acapella until I found the exact sound I wanted, saved the preset. I don't change nothing. Now when I record, I know exactly what I'm going to get before I do it. So if that makes sense, I'm pretty sure that's how you're going to record regardless of your equipment. You know, that's how I've always done, regardless of how much nice shit I've had and what I've had in my studio. That's been my process anyways. I find people come and record in my studio. I find a preset for them. I make one pretty much on the board or in Pro Tools, whatever I'm using, and I save that preset. Next time they come in, I'm 2 steps ahead. I can just start from there and then build around it. You know what I mean? So that's always key to recording your vocals. That's how you're going to help yourself. But let's say, because I get a lot of questions, people are building their first studio ever. They don't know how to use a DAW. All they know how to do is arm a track, record the track, turn some volume faders up, and then that's done. All right, guys, my microphone, everything wigged out, so I'm going to pick up where I left off. If you're one of those guys that you don't know how to do much with the computer, with engineering and whatnot, and you're looking for a studio for $1,000, and you want to get stuff that'll take you in the right direction, I would say if you're in hip-hop, just buy what I'm buying. Yeah, that's why I'm doing these videos. The things that I'm getting, I've had so many different pieces of gear in my studio come in and out, and I never know what to buy. I'm always online researching. If you don't like this mic, you're hearing it and there's something wrong with it, I'm not going to EQ any of this. This is going to be raw. I'm not going to put no compression on it when I put this video on YouTube. So if you don't like this microphone and you feel like you can find something better, by all means, do some research. I'm going to give you 3 microphones that you should consider, okay? This one, and I'm going off people that rap, that do hip-hop, okay? This one, number 1. Rode NT1A, number 2. Third one, man, the third one's tough because there's the Audio-Technica has a microphone around the same price point, and what is the other microphone? I would say AKG 420, but they're so cheap now. They're not even the same price range. You get those for $120. So, I mean, they perform close, but I'd look into a blue, one of the, I think they're called Bluebirds. I'm not sure. It's the funky looking blue microphone. It has the tops round like that with a diaphragm of it. Anyways, that microphone probably be third on the list. I've heard that. I know I'm familiar with that microphone. Would I buy it for my studio? No, I'm not a Blue fan. Sorry. If I had to buy a high-end microphone or anything and I want to upgrade and get another mic, it's going to be another Neumann. So that's that. Budget recording. That's what all these videos are about, man. So Marshall MXL-4000. I got an M-Audio M-Track. I got the M-Track Plus. So it's whatever. There's M-Track. There's M-Track Plus. I got it running through Mogami cable straight into my software, straight into Sonar, and no effects. So you guys just take a listen to it, judge for yourself. I know this is a long rambling video, but I'm trying to ramble so you can hear the microphone. You got it? Okay. So definitely subscribe, like, comment. Let me know your questions, man, because I have tons of gear. I can just buy gear and then do reviews. Like, it's part of what I do. I'm an electronic gear junkie. So you guys let me know if something new comes out and it's in a budget of yours and you really want someone's opinion on it and you're not in the position to spend the money and then sell it. You don't want to do all that, then just let me know. Hit me up, man, and we'll do some work. All right.